Look out!
Give us a little fun, huh?
As a fan of old school RPGs, there's just so much to love about Star Ocean First Departure R. It has brilliant pixel graphics, a really compelling story with interesting and fleshed out characters, optional tough dungeons to explore, new characters to recruit, towns to visit, people to talk to through the world, and a layered experience and skill system. But there's one thing I haven't enjoyed, and it's unfortunately a really big element of the game: the battle system. Let me tell you a bit about the story before I get into the gameplay. So the story begins with three characters, Roddick, Millie and Dawn, living their life in a quiet village with the occasional bandit attack to fend off. When people in their world start becoming sick and turning to stone, they're transported to a spaceship high above the planet where they are told the only cure is 300 years in the past. Alongside new allies, they journey to the past to explore the world and find the cure to save their planet. There are twists and turns along the way, and new characters to join the team, but overall I really like the story and the characters. Each one was well fleshed out, with time given to shine a light on new party members too. The voice acting during cutscenes helped to give them more personality, although it did get a little annoying to have them talking so much during battles. This is a solid story that I really enjoyed. In terms of playing the game, you walk around the overworld map to find the next town, building or dungeon to explore. As you walk around the map or in dungeons, you have random battles to deal with. Battles are real-time action. You control one party member at a time and press A on the Switch controller to attack, or you can assign special skills to the shoulder buttons that use your MP gauge. You can swap control of one of your party members at any time, or you can give them set instructions, for example to fight with all they've got, fight but save their MP, play defensively, etc. Battles for me turned into a bit of a button mash affair, where I constantly hit A to attack enemies. You can move around and try and attack different enemies, but generally hitting A got me through 90% of the battles, so there was no need to do anything else. Occasionally I'd need to heal a party member. Actually, it wasn't occasionally. I found most battles were pretty easy because I was constantly attacking, so I didn't give the enemies a chance to hit me. But my teammates would attack and then stop and stand there, and they would end up taking damage. It meant I was constantly wasting healing items, because the ally AI wasn't great. Since battles were just mashing A, I found them mature and pretty boring. Worse still, they happen so often. There's a skill you can activate to reduce the number of random encounters, which worked well on the overworld map, but in dungeons the encounter rate was still pretty high. I just wanted to explore and continue the story, but I kept getting into these fights. Most fights were pretty easy and over in 30 seconds, so aside from when I entered dungeons that I wasn't ready for, or fought a boss, I would just tap A and not even look at the screen. It's a shame because, like I said at the beginning, I like so much about this game, and it has so much that old school RPG fans will love, but I just didn't enjoy the battle system. I actually prefer action RPGs to turn-based, but the majority of fights didn't require any thought or skill, so felt like they were just there to fill time and were far too frequent. You do gain money and experience through battles, which help you buy new equipment, and experience points help you level up. As you level up, you also gain skill points, and through the game you can collect bonus skill points. You use skill points to buy and upgrade new skills for each character. The skill system was pretty varied and had so many options. You have the ones related to battle, like increasing strength or HP, but then there are a whole load of other skills, like being able to mold clay into items, being able to call animals to get items for you, or to forge new items. I was impressed with the level of options available, and there were so many skills I was still to explore. The graphics of this game are great, especially if you're a fan of 16-bit pixel graphics. The overworld was a bit bare, but the towns were varied and the buildings were full of detail. So overall, this was so close to being a great game, if it weren't for one big element that didn't click with me. I still think it's worth playing, especially for fans of old school RPGs, but be prepared for a lot of battles where you'll be just tapping A. I found it was a good game to watch TV to. I could explore a dungeon, get into battles, constantly tap A and watch the TV until the battle was over. I really enjoyed the story though and the world. I haven't played any of the other Star Ocean games, but this definitely has me curious to play more of the series. So guys, have you played Star Ocean First Departure R? And what did you think of it? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.